area or kicking in and out. Over.
Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Well, then I will definitely look into that. You learn something new every day. As I said, I don't usually work AM. I love the sound of it, and as I was scrolling by just to listen to Greg's conversation that he was conducting more than an hour ago, I thought, well, I'll jump in. Greg sounded like a nice guy, and I'll switch over to AM. So I thought it was as simple as that, but I'm learning, so I appreciate that very much. Over.
Yeah, what rig are you running?
I'm using a Yaesu FTDX 5000 MT, and it's an oldie but a goodie. I also have an FTDX 10, a more recent radio, but a much smaller footprint. The FTDX 10 5000 came out in about 2010, and it's the boat anchor of a rig. I love it. It's got all the dials and buttons without my having to go to the digital menu. And it's about 200 watts compared to the DX10's 100 watts. That doesn't make a lot of difference, of course. It's 100 watts. The power is not much. But I don't have an amplifier. I run barefoot.
Yep. Well, on that radio, is there a Vox button anywhere on the radio on the front of it? And you can turn the Vox off and on?
Oh, yeah. No, there is. There's a Vox button, and that's what I usually just leave on, because I usually work Vox.
Yeah. So switch it off, and then key the rig up. You'll sound a lot better.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Thanks for teaching me this. I should probably look into AM protocol a little bit. I didn't know. I guess I thought it was just as easy as switching over from one mode to the next. But like all things radio related, there's going to be some subtleties about it, right?
Oh yeah. Well, that was much better. No kicking in and out. Then you must have turned it off.
Yeah. Just since this is a microphone on a boom, I don't have a key, so I'm just using the Mox button on the front of the radio instead.
Yep. There you go. That's what I do. I've got a little handheld push-to-talk switch that I use. Even on sideband, I don't use Vox. So yeah, it's not that much better. That popping has probably gone away for Greg. Right, Greg?
Yeah, I don't see it anymore, and I think you're right. I was hearing the popping, but when I looked on the waterfall, I could see the carrier disappear for a few pixels there. So that must be it. And thanks for the observation, Chuck.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things about AM. It's back in the day, you would key on a big, massive plate supply with mercury vapor rectifiers and output capacitors, and going from transmit to receive was a big process, So AM, you just wound up talking for the whole duration of your spiel and then turning it over to the next guy and letting up on the push-to-talk switch. So, that's evolved the way it is. Some people work quick break-in, you can break in and out really quick, with the push-to-talk switch, but not Vox where you get interrupted between syllables or words or sentences. So, yep, sounds much better. Now you'll fit in a bit better now with the AM community. Over.
Yeah, well, thank you, Chuck. I've got a PPC switch in the box next to me, and it's where I keep my extraneous wires and, the handheld mics that came with rigs and any other accoutrement that I needed. So I know I've got one in there, so I don't have to sit here and push a Mox button. I'll just plug it into the extra jack that's attached to the mic cord, but for now, just pushing this little thing, this little Mox button works, and I'm glad you guys taught me about this. I definitely don't want to stand out. I would prefer to fit in. Back over to you guys.
Yeah. Well, like Chuck was saying,
any person you're talking to will be a lot happier. Anyway, I'm going to stand by and listen. I've been talking enough here. Speaking of talking a lot, K1KW
or up or whatever, and then come back to the microphone. So it was, I guess they didn't do break-in too often.
Yeah, you guys, the two of you doubled a little bit there, but go ahead. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lean over here and rummage through the box while you guys talk and pull out that EPC hand strip that I've got, plug it in, and make sure that that's working okay. Back to you.
Okay, yeah. Well, anyway, I didn't say anything consequential, but yeah, I am going to get out of here because I realize I've been on here a while, and it's 1,330 hours here. Anyway, that's I got to get some things done around here, and anyway, I've got a big sack of coal, and I've got boxes to gift wrap, and boy, my hands are going to get all dirty from handling all that anthracite. So it's definitely anyway. I'll say 73 to everyone, and have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and good to hear you, Chuck, and nice to meet you, Mike, and David out there, and Victor, if you're still listening. Anyway, I don't know. I'll send it back to you, Mike. WA4ARB and the group K1YW 73.
Yeah, K1YW. I plugged in my.
Down to Mike, Charlie.
Can you hear me okay?
Say again?
I just was saying that I plugged in my PPC switch. I just wanted to make sure it's working okay with the particular cable. Can you hear me okay?
Oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah, you sound good, and popping is gone, and I have like a foot switch here that I use, but either anything that is solid and good and stays on is all you need. So anyway, back to you.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, very good. Yeah, I sort of like the thumb switch better than the foot switch. I've got arthritis in my knee. Had it since I was a kid. More operations than my favorite account. So dealing with anything moving.
Hey, I'll hear you all later. TMC.
Stick to the thumb. So I guess I'm going to have to bring this back out of the box if I want to work this. Know it. And thank you guys for educating me on it. Yeah, like you all, I probably should wrap it up. Been on the air most of the morning. The days are short, as we were saying before, and before you know it, it'll be dark. If I can go out now during the daylight and get some errands run or some secret Christmas present wrapping while my better half is out doing errands and can't see what I'm doing. So I'm never going to around to it. But let me just say it's been a real pleasure talking with you, Greg, meeting you, Chuck, David, if you're still on the air. I hope that you'll do well during the holiday season. And, yeah, hey, I'll look for you guys if you want to again. But with that, I'll wish everybody here a happy holiday, a very Merry Christmas, if that's what you observe, and a Happy New Year. With that, this is WA4ARB turning it back over and saying 73.